everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be my drugstore makeup starter kit. I'm going to show you products and talk about products that I would recommend to you. Whether you're new to makeup, you're new to the drugstore, you're new to some of these products, or you're just looking to add some new things to your collection, I'm going to show you some of my faves. So let's get started. First thing, my favorite drugstore primer. Now mind you, these are things that I've tried up to this point. I have not tried everything at the drugstore. But these are the things I've tried from the drugstore and I love and would recommend. I've tried many things and they are not all on my table here. So these are just things I've used and loved and would recommend. So the first thing is primer. I love the L'Oreal Miracle Blur Moisture. Actually, L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle, I can't read. L'Oreal Revitalift Moisture Blur. It's an instant skin smoother, but it's moisturizing. Holy cow. Essentially, it's a moisturizing primer. Now, I have very normal skin, but in this climate, it's getting a little better now, but in this climate, in the wintertime, it was very dry. So I had picked this up, but I'm still loving it for summer. It is a very nice consistency. It's like a lotion. It blends in great. I've used it with several different foundations from very inexpensive to very high-end, and it works just perfectly. So I would definitely recommend this primer. You don't need much. A little goes a long way. It is a spendier primer at the drugstore, but I love it. I feel like it's a 2-for-1. I still use a moisturizer with this, so don't let the word moisture like lead you astray, because I always use a moisturizer on my face. But this is the extra bump. So if you have really dry skin, definitely recommend this. All right, let's move on to foundations. Now, the categories here, I couldn't just pick one. Some things I could only pick one because that's all I literally had. But this foundation category, I have 3. First of all, these are all my favorites. I love them. The first one is the Revlon Colorstay Whipped. If you are looking for a full coverage foundation, something that's going to last literally for 24 hours, this is your guy. It comes in not a whole lot of shades. I'm in 250 medium beige. It's a little light for me. I wore this winter. I can bronze it up. I love this foundation. It's a whipped consistency. As you can see, mine is almost gone. It is a fabulous foundation for long wear. It does not have SPF in it. So if you're worried about flashback for like photography, I would recommend this one hands down. Now this next one, if you are drier skin or if you like a really dewy, fresh luminosity to your skin, I would recommend the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This does have SPF 20 in it. I am in the shade W3 this summer. I was W12 in the winter for shade reference. This is like a buildable coverage, definitely light to medium coverage. You can build it up to medium. I would not say full coverage. It's not going to last as long as the Revlon Colorstay Whipped, but this is a beautiful foundation, great for that daytime dewy, luminous look. I wear this in the winter and in the summer. I realize it does kind of have a healthy glow to it, but I love the glow. I just think it's beautiful on the skin. It leaves your skin looking like skin and not makeup. The last one I have here is new to me, and I'm telling you what, it is amazing. This is the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. It's supposed to be a foundation, primer, and concealer, kind of like a full coverage situation. This looks fabulous. This is going to give you more of like a matte finish. Now, I don't typically gravitate towards matte because I worry about it clinging to like dry patches or enhancing my imperfections, but I was surprised by this. I have normal skin in a very dry climate. It's a little bit drier than normal just because of where I live, and I'm still able to wear this. So if you have dry skin, don't be scared, especially in the summer now. If you're looking for something that has more of a matte finish, definitely pick this up. This is great. I'm in the shade 845. Mind you, I normally am very fair, but I'm self-tanning, and it's summertime. Okay, let's move on to concealer here. I've tried a few different concealers, and I do love the L'Oreal, it's liquid, it's a L'Oreal concealer. I love it. But the NYX one is even more inexpensive. I actually think it's about half the cost, and it does the same thing. I'm in the shade Fair. If you want a really light under eye look, I went with Fair. I could probably get away with light in the summer, but I like that brightening effect that this kind of gives. This is going to run you $4.99. It's the NYX HD Concealer. It's fabulous. It doesn't crease. It lasts all day. I love it. If you have blemishes and redness around your nose and you need a concealer to kind of spot conceal those areas, I usually have a lot of blemishes along my jawline here. I like to use the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Crayon Concealer. I'm in the shade W123. It just twists up like this. Great for travel. Throw it in your bag. You can just kind of spot conceal and blend it out with your finger. I also like to use the darkest version of this, the N678. It's a concealer, but it's clearly too dark, but I like to use that as a cream contour as well. So these are great. You can pick one up in a light shade and then a dark shade. All right, let's move on to some pressed powder here. This is a fabulous pressed powder from the drugstore. It's the Revlon Nearly Naked. I'm in the shade Fair. I powder to set my face, but I don't usually touch it up too much because I'm not very oily. This is a very finely milled powder. It's so creamy to the touch. I really like this powder. I've had this powder for so long. I swear, it's like the never-ending powder. It's a good bang for your buck. Now, I'm sure there are other pressed powders out there. This is honestly the only one I've tried from the drugstore, but I really like it, and I would definitely recommend it. It's not going to leave you cakey. It's not going to leave, like, build-up or anything. It's just a really nice, like, creamy, lightweight powder. I love to use it to set my face, and you could totally, you know, blot during the day if you needed to, because it kind of comes with one of these little spongy things, but I really like this powder. Let's move on to some bronzers. Actually, just one bronzer I'm going to show you. This is my favorite one from the drugstore. It's by Jane, and it's their matte bronzer in the shade Inspire. This is a beautiful bronzer. It is so creamy. It feels so luxurious to me. If I didn't know this was a Jane product, I would probably second guess myself. It's a beautiful bronzer. I didn't swatch that well at all. It blends out so well. You can double up and throw this in your crease as like a transition shade or just like that no makeup look. I love this bronzer. Jane products can be purchased at Ulta. I love it. I absolutely love this bronzer. Let's talk about highlighter. This is a newer highlighter to me, but I would absolutely hands down recommend this over some of the other highlighters I have from the drugstore. And it's the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage collection in the shade Rose Champagne Glow. First of all, check out the packaging. Like, it's cute. It has, like, you know, like cheetah print on it, leopard, whatever animal this is. It's so luxurious. It's cute. This is the one in Rose Champagne Glow, like I had told you. So it has a little bit of like pinkiness to it. It does come in some other shades, like if you're darker and you want something a little bit more golden or more peach, they do have those options. But I mean, for, what is it, $6.50 for this? It's amazing. It doesn't, like, it's not chunky, it's not glittery, it's smooth, it blends like butter, it lasts all day on your cheek. I mean, you can build this up to like an actual banging highlighter, or you can just kind of leave it as like a subtle glow. I love this. I love it. Highly recommend. Now, this next category is blushes. And I have to say, there are quite a few awesome blushes at the drugstore. And I narrowed it down to 4 different brands. So the first one, you know what I'm going to say, Milani, their baked blushes, fabulous, pigmented, blend well, great color range. I hope they come out with more matte ones. This is the matte one in Delicioso Pink. Just an absolutely beautiful, bright bubblegum baby doll pink. Just, stunning. A staple must-have blush for sure. But they also have some other great ones. I just didn't want to show you all of them because this video would be forever. NYX is the other brand that I love. This is in the shade Pinched. It's like a pinky peach with, it has a little bit of like glitter in it, but I don't think that really translates to the cheeks. But, it's just like one of those glowy blushes. I love these blushes. Look how pigmented that is, seriously. They're pigmented, they blend well, they have a huge color assortment. NYX, highly recommend. The next one is actually a newer blush to me, but I wanted to show it to you because I have another one in a different color, but this particular color is just absolutely beautiful. So if you forewent any of the other colors, I would recommend this one. It's the L'Oreal True Match in the shade Innocent Flush. N-34 just means neutral. And it's a beautiful matte, beautiful like pink, not pink, I want to say pink. Peach, that's the word I'm going for. Like a beautiful peachy apricot shade. These are so creamy. The powders by the L'Oreal True Match, I know this is off subject, but they make a pressed powder that is equally as beautiful as the Revlon one that I had spoke of before. Just reminded me, because I used to own that one, but I've been using the Revlon. So I would recommend the powder by this L'Oreal True Match as well. But that is what it looks like in the compact. It is just An absolutely beautiful blush. It really, really blends out beautifully. Can you see that? Let me just give you a heavier swatch here. I like to see my blush, so I like to really put it on. It almost has like a pretty sheen to it. Ugh. It's just a really beautiful peachy glow to your cheeks. It can be very subtle if you wanted to, but dramatic if you really want to build up the color. And the last blush that I have here is specific to this color. I love this color. If you're going to get any blush from this brand, I would recommend this color in particular. And let me just get rid of this brush because as you can see, I clearly don't use it because it's in the plastic. It is the CoverGirl blush and the shade is called Soft Sable. And this blush actually doesn't have that CoverGirl smell, which is remarkable because I don't really like the CoverGirl smell. But this blush is absolutely stunning. It's one of those neutral-esque type blushes. See the sheen that it has there? You don't need a highlighter with this baby. It just is just one of those colors that's going to go with so many different things. Now, if you are a lot darker than me, like if you're a rich chocolatey color, this may be more of like a beautiful highlight on your skin. If you are like my shade or medium or even tan, this is going to be just a very subtle but yet contoured, glowy type blush. I absolutely love it and would recommend this one, CoverGirl Soft Sable. Now let's move on to some eyes. Okay, so let's start out with some bases actually. I always do a primer of some sort on my eyes to make eyeshadows pop, just so they don't crease, so that they last longer, you know, the whole shebang. These double up as a primer and a cream shadow all in one, and y'all know I'm going to talk about the Maybelline 24-hour color tattoos. These things, for real, are going to stick to your eyeballs and not come off till you take them off. And I love that idea because I don't want to have to retouch. I don't want to see creasing. I don't want to see it all, you know, up on my brow bone, places it shouldn't be. So the colors I use all the time are Bad to the Bronze. This is perfect for summer. It's just your true bronzy shade, great all over the eyes by itself. You can deepen it up into the crease, blend it out, just simple. This is one of my favorites and my mom's go-to. She wears this all the time. In fact, she's probably going to hit pan soon. It's the Toughest Taupe Color Tattoo. Just a beautiful matte, creamy, taupey shade. If you have blue eyes, this just makes them pop. I don't know what it is about taupes, but they got it going on. So love that one. And then the last one, this is just like a staple shade you can wear by itself. You can put it on your inner corner. You can throw some shadow over it. It's just a really pretty champagne color, and it's called Barely Branded. And it is not matte. It also has a little bit of a sheen to it, but I love this one. I use this one quite a bit as well. Alright, so now we got our bases on. Let's move on to my favorite shadows, and you cannot find these at the drugstore, but these are the best drugstore priced eyeshadows that are on the market, in my humble opinion. I love them. I want to collect them all. I love them. You ready? Makeup Geek. You cannot go wrong with Makeup Geek. These are all of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. You can purchase them individually on makeupgeek.com. You can purchase them in pan form like this and pop them into a Z palette like this, or you can buy them in compact form. The reason I love this is because you can completely customize the palette to your liking. When I travel, this is what I bring. Not even kidding you. I bring my Makeup Geek shadows. I'm actually wearing them on my eyes today. I love these shadows. If you're interested in buying these, I have the Makeup Geek website listed below. You can just head on over there and pick out and customize your own palette. You can make a small palette, you can make a large palette. You could buy them all because I know I plan on it. The pigmentation is there, the blendability is there, the color range is there. They are nothing short of fabulous, and I've tried a lot of eyeshadows at the drugstore, and these are my favorite. Alright, after we get our eye look on, I'm going to show you my favorite. Actually, I don't have a favorite mascara from the drugstore. I usually just try different ones every time. I haven't found one that I've repurchased. This one I do repurchase. This is the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara in black. It is a very, very tiny wand, and I use this mascara for my bottom lashes only. Ever since I discovered this, I don't go back to the actual mascara wand that I use for my top lashes because honestly, it gets everywhere. It gets on my waterline, it gets on my inner corner, it gets underneath over here. I just make a huge mess of it. So I discovered this and I love it, and this is what I use every single day just for my bottom lashes. And because the wand is so small, you can really direct your lashes to the place where you want them to go, and you can kind of like situate them, kind of like your hair. You can spray it to where you want it to stay. Unless you're my hair and you spray it and then it just goes where it wants to go. My favorite eyeliner from the drugstore. Okay, so I tried a lot of pencil eyeliners from the drugstore, and truth be told, they just don't stay. They travel on me, they end up in places they shouldn't be, they fade, they don't look good anymore. So the one and only that I would highly recommend, and I use all the time, is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Serum. It is a liquid eyeliner. It looks like this. Sorry for the weird transition, but some weird random number just called me, and I have, hi, Tina? Nope, think you have the wrong number. Anyways, I love this eyeliner because the tip is so flexible. Like, you can just draw it just like this. It bends. It's a very black eyeliner. I absolutely love this one. Would recommend this from the drugstore for sure. And the very last category we have for drugstore here is lips. So let's start out with some liner. I have two different brands here, and I love them both for different reasons. I love the NYX liners because of the color range. Huge color range. Anything you could ever wish for. I love the Jordana lip liners because they don't need to be sharpened and you can twist them up. Now, neither one of these lasts as long as my MAC lip liners, but if we're just talking drugstore here, I would definitely recommend either one of these brands. These colors in particular are fabulous. This one's in Silver Lilac. It's just like a purpley, more of a purpley pink color. Great for those cooler tone pinks. This one is in Rock and Rose, a fabulous neutral with a little bit of mauve, a little bit of brown undertones. I grabbed a few pink ones here from NYX. Fuchsia, which is a bright fuchsia, and Pinky, which this one I use quite a bit. It's just like a great mid-toned pink. So I love those. Now for lipsticks, I have a few categories here. Of course, I couldn't pick just one now. That would be silly. If you don't wear a lot of lipstick, but you want a little color to your lips, but you don't like the feeling of lipstick, you like the moisturizing factor, I would lead you to the Revlon Lip Butters. These come in a huge array of colors. This one in particular is slightly more opaque. But I love this because if you don't like lipstick but you want the color, this one in Lollipop, beautiful. This is going to give you the color of a lipstick but the moisturization of a balm here. And I love the packaging because the outside is pretty close to the actual color on the inside. These are not going to last you all day. Don't think they are, but they're comfortable on the lips, and if you don't mind reapplying, definitely would recommend the Lip Butters. The Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks. These are fabulous. They have quite an array of colors as well, from your browns to your nudes to your pinks to your reds, berries. This one is Cherries in the Snow, a staple must-have if I could recommend one color to you. Cherries in the Snow. It's that perfect blend of pink, but yet red, but a little hint of fuchsia. It's absolutely stunning. You can see the opaqueness on this color. It's fabulous. This is my favorite color from the drugstore from this line, and it's Maybelline's Warm Me Up. It is a beautiful mauve-y nude color. Like I said, if they ever quit making this, I'm going to write the company and tell them to send me all their extras because I love it. It's a perfect pinky nude, actually. It's absolutely stunning. I love the smell of the Maybelline lipsticks. It kind of reminds me of Play-Doh a little bit, you know. And then if you're looking for some full-on color, I got two different lines here. First of all, you can never go wrong with Milani's Color Statement lipsticks. This line from Milani, first of all, the package is fabulous. It has the name and the number on the bottom, so if you want to store them like this, you can see what color you're picking. These are opaque color in one swipe. This color is perfect for summer. It's called Flamingo Pose. Absolutely stunning coral, pinky coral, beautiful, and you can see the opaqueness on that as well. Awesome. And then if you like brights, then I would lead you to the Maybelline Vivids line. They come in bright packaging like this. You can't miss them in the aisle. Whole bunch of fun colors. I'm showing you Shocking Coral. Are you shocked? It is just beautiful, beautiful, like a lighter version of the Vivid here. This one is called Shocking Coral. Fabulous. I mean, these suckers are so pigmented, they last for real. Alright, so the last category here I wanted to talk to you guys about that I would recommend are some glosses. So I have three different glosses here that are my favorite formulas from the drugstore. The first one is the Maybelline, what is this? The Color Burst? No, Gosh, if I had eye problems, I could not read this. No, Maybelline Color Sensational High Shine Lip Gloss. This is in the color Captivating Coral. It's more of like an orange, but these glosses stay on. The formula is really, really nice. They're very opaque. You see that? Ugh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Love these, and these come in some really pretty colors. My other one that I love, and I probably own literally almost all the colors in, is the NYX Butter Glosses. They're so tiny, and look how cute they are. They're so cute. They're perfect for your purse. They're perfect to throw in your pocket. They literally feel like butter on your lips, but yet they're opaque. They don't last forever, but who cares, because they're so cute. You're going to want to pull it out and reapply. This one is called Peaches and Cream. Just a really beautiful pink color. Love it. Yes, love it. Okay, and then the last one here is kind of in the liquid lipstick category. So it's kind of like a gloss, but it's like a lipstick all in one. And these are newer. These came out this past spring. And this color, oh my goodness, I love it. It is L'Oreal Extraordinaire in number 106 Fuchsia Orchestra. First of all, look at the packaging. It's reminiscent of a higher end brand. It has the cute little doe foot applicator. These things are no joke. No joke, full on color. That is the color right there. Love it. Comfortable on the lips, long lasting. I got nothing else for you. So, I hope you guys enjoyed all this. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see some more of my favorite drugstore kits. Like maybe I'll put together like a fall kit or like a winter kit or like my recommendations per season. Let me know down below if that's something that interests you. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I know I am going to. And everything I'm wearing will be listed down below, so you can always check out the down bar if you're ever curious, like, what's in her nails? What's she wearing? Check it out down there. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media to keep up with what's going on in Chelsea's life. And I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Bye.